One cold and rainy Sunday morning, a young boy stood beside his father, a pastor, after church service. The father noticed his son still holding a handful of gospel pamphlets. "Son," the father said gently, "it's cold, and no one will be outside today. Let's go home." But the little boy looked up and said, "Daddy, can I please go out and give these last pamphlets? Someone might still need to hear about Jesus." The father hesitated for a moment, but seeing the boy's passion, he smiled. "All right, son. Just be careful." So the boy put on his raincoat, covered his head, and went out into the storm. He went door to door giving out pamphlets and saying to everyone he met, "Jesus loves you. He died for you." After a while, only one pamphlet remained. He looked around but saw no one on the street. Then he noticed a small house at the end of the lane. Its lights were off. He felt led to go there. He walked up to the door and rang the bell. No answer. He rang again. Still nothing. He knocked louder and louder. Finally, he cried out, "Lady, please open the door. I just want to tell you that Jesus loves you." After a few moments, the door slowly opened, and an elderly woman stood there with tears in her eyes. She took the pamphlet with trembling hands and said softly, "Thank you, my child." The boy smiled and ran home. The next Sunday in church, the pastor asked if anyone had a testimony to share. Slowly, that same elderly woman stood up. Her voice trembled as she said, "Last Sunday, I had lost all hope. I had written a note to end my life. I was sitting alone when someone began knocking and calling, 'Jesus loves you.' I waited, thinking they would go away, but the voice wouldn't stop. I finally opened the door and found that little boy holding a pamphlet. That message saved me. I met Jesus that night, and now I am alive because of him." Tears filled every eye in the church. The father looked at his son and realized that his boy had preached one of the most powerful sermons ever, without saying a single word from the pulpit. Sometimes the smallest act of faith, like sharing one last pamphlet, can bring a soul from death to life.